12,000 people that die in road accidents in Kenya every year. In December alone to date, 40 people have died on the road. Fernando Wangle is now with me. He is an assistant director at the NTSA and has the ICT function. A lot of the accidents in Kenya are due to people just breaking the law. The problem is there's no enforcement, so people get away with it.
Yes, that could be true because that's historically that has happened. But in the use of technology, what we want to do is that we want data-driven enforcement.
All right.
Whereby earlier on the news, you had our guys checking on the database to see which vehicles are supposed to be on the road, and we have applications that are going to let citizens be empowered. Basically, for example, we have an NTSA app that will allow a citizen to check if a matatu has been licensed for night travel, and they will know if they'll get into the matatu or not. So we are giving power to the citizen. Also, we are making services transparent and close to the Kenyan.
Let's talk about the NTSA app, because this just came out. It's available for download right now on the Google Play Store.
Yes.
What does it do?
This NTSA app has different functions. You'll verify your driving license. You'll verify a conductor license, a driver's license, basically the matatu driver's license. You'll verify if a vehicle has been inspected. You'll also verify if your driver's license is legit or it's you've paid for renewals for that. So this app gives you access to this information. You'll also use it to send a complaint by taking a picture of a vehicle violating traffic rules, maybe driving on pavements. You can take a picture and submit, and it will come straight to our back office, and we'll be able to deal with it. So we are empowering the citizen to also work for us, since we can't possibly be everywhere. But there are places that these things happen, and the Kenyans know, they close their eyes to that. But we are giving them a tool to do that.
So one of the things that people can use to do on this app now is shame people who behave badly on the road, driving on the pavement, driving on the wrong side of the road, etc. But how is that going to be followed up?
It comes straight to our control center, whereby we capture the number plates, and with the database that we have, of course, we know the owners, and we summon them, especially if they are public service vehicles, because we give them licenses to operate. So we are able to block the license and also call them to show them what was happening, and they can't deny, because this will be real time.
Does this cost anything to download the app, to use it?
The app is for free. You just need internet on your phone. Even development of the app, we did it in-house using our innovators.
There was no tender to do the app, the NTSA app?
No, there's no tender. This is an innovation of my young people. People report to me, they did it in-house.
So the app is just one aspect of this. The other one is a website that is also accompanying this.
Yes, this is now the major core database for the whole organization and the whole country. It's called Transport Integrated Management System, and this requires you to register and then log in, and you'll be able to see your vehicles.
You want to tell everybody what the URL is?
Yes, you'll go to www.ntsa.go.ke, then you'll see the Teams tab on your right, and click on it, and you can go and you'll be able to register.
It brings you to what we've got behind you there.
Yes, it brings us to a page that looks like this. You'll need now to register an account, and you'll need to have with you your ID, and you'll take care of the ID serial number of your most current ID.
Right.
Many people are having problems with this system because it tells them your PIN does not match your ID. This is just because you have an issue either between the PIN information and the ID information, but there's a process on the website that helps you deal with that.
So once you're inside the Teams system, what can you do from in there?
From in there, the first thing you'll see your vehicles. You're able to register a new vehicle. We are bringing transparency whereby you can be able to know the series of number plates that are there by choosing your number plate. So that is a value we are bringing to you. You are able again to transfer a vehicle instantly from the vehicles you own by clicking, putting the ID and PIN of the person, the recipient, the person you're selling to,
right,
and they will receive an SMS on the phone. Also, if your vehicle is somebody is transferring your vehicle fraudulently, you are able to see what's going on because you'll get a message on your phone. We are encouraging Kenyans to register on these portals, the vehicle owners. Even if you are not a vehicle owner and you are aspiring to be a vehicle owner, you are able to register a vehicle.
Let me take a few questions right now because I'm just seeing a lot of them coming in. Francis Mbate on Twitter says, you can't even register on the NTSA website. Email verification code is not sent 72 hours later.
The email verification, because of the queues, is not mandatory. They're supposed to skip that. It's even written there on the site. Skip it and go directly to the mobile phone verification. Don't fill anything in that field.
Domi Kiko, please ask that NTSA Assistant Director the SLAs on the submissions we make on the app. So what kind of SLAs do you have on this?
This is we have a citizen service charter, and we have different people who escalate those problems that are being sent on that. Although the system is still in its infancy, it's just started, we'll have teething problems, but we'll deal with all the issues that come up.
Somebody else says, I submitted a reckless matatu and I've never seen any response or action taken.
If they submitted using the NTSA app, we have those records. The good thing is that these people will come one day to get insurance, will come one day to renew their motor vehicle inspection, and that will already be blacklisted for that particular thing. So it's just good to have that information at first. Then we'll have more capacity to deal with all these things at once.
Okay, some G theory says it's NTSA is making an app, but they can't even reply to a simple tweet. So I think there's some work that needs to be done on social media in terms of responsiveness.
Yes, the social media, of course, we have different types of access channels of talking to us. Some people talk through social media, through Facebook, not directly to our Facebook page, and others talk directly to, for example, the matatu, the digital matatu guys, and we have to look for these particular tweets to respond to that.
All right, let's leave it there. Fernando Wangle. Fernando, thank you so much for coming in tonight and just explaining some of these issues to us. So everybody needs to be vigilant during this Christmas and New Year season.
Yes, and we're asking them to register, and we've given a deadline of 31st to resubmit the old manual system. I remember that is something that people are confused about. The 31st deadline is to submit the old transfer or the sales that you made.
That is 31st December?
Yes, to bring in the old transfer. Some people kept, because of the queues that were in KRA, people kept those forms.
Right.
So we are asking them to bring those forms. But registration on Teams, you can continue registering as long as you need to.
Okay,
yes.
We'll leave it there. Fernando Wangle is the head of ICT at the NTSA, and he's been talking about the NTSA app, which is now available for download on the Google Play Store, and you need to register on teams.ntsa.go.ke.